and ready for you when you get there. The General Store on 24 is located on Route 24 in Lewis.
All right, question of the day, relationship topics. You ever need anything discussed, you can always email
Jessica at power1017.com.
Dear Bill and Jess, my boyfriend's mom ruined his credit and it put him in a deep depression. My boyfriend's 23.
Boy.
And his mom had him co-sign on a house when he turned 18. A couple months later, she let it foreclose and file for bankruptcy. Fast forward to today, he just learned that he's still personally responsible for paying back the loan. His mom told him that he would be free of it once she filed. Nope. Turns out he had to file too. Now he's
File for bankruptcy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now he's in a deep, deep depression and feels lost. He had so many big dreams before he found out. Now he feels like it's ruined. All of his friends own multiple four-wheelers and he has none. Well, a while back he found one he wants and it's $13K. I'm really wanting to talk to his family about, like helping him get out of this and pitching in on this four-wheeler. I think he really deserves it. And when he applied for the loan, the bank enlightened him on the house. Needless to say, he got declined. Also, he found out that for the past 2 years, all of his payments he made on his truck weren't put towards the truck, but instead put towards the house. And since the truck payment is less than the house payments were still considered missed. It's just all messed up. I really want to be there for him, but I feel the only thing I can do is get the four-wheeler for him. Please help.
Yeah, I wonder who they can talk to get that straightened out with his name. Does he have to talk to like a financial advisor, a lawyer? Because, this is going to haunt him forever.
Yeah.
And he's 23 and he's already trying to start his future and do more things and he can't. So what are the steps that he needs to take to repair his credit? That's terrible.
Wow.
18, he was a co-signer, and then the house goes into foreclosure.
Caroline texting in. This little story sounds a little sketchy.
Wow.
There's no way his truck payments will be redirected without his knowledge. The truck company wants their money, and he'd be repossessed from his payments and in foreclosure. He needs to declare bankruptcy and work on fixing his credit. His mom lied to him, and he is on his way to continuing this path of credit mistakes. You need to direct him to a bankruptcy attorney and a therapist, and forget the four-wheeler. He needs to repair his credit so he can really buy a house someday. Let him get himself together. This ain't your struggle. Okay? Hadley texting in. I hope she don't pay for this expensive-ass toy. Them payments going to last longer than their relationship. That's for damn sure. Krishanda. He doesn't need a big boy toy. He needs to consult with an attorney. It's time for him to get his credit in order to get, emancipated from what seems to be a surrogate wife that's really his mother. I wouldn't ask his family.
Any of that works.
I wouldn't ask his family for help to do anything for him. If anything, I'd be creating some distance from whoever is warped enough to think what the mom did was okay. Leslie texted in. The last thing he needs is a $13,000 toy. If his family is going to do anything, they can help him, pay down his debt. He needs to handle his financial issues, not you. Stay out of his financial business. You have zero right to ask his family to chip in to buy him a toy. Mind your business. He's your boyfriend. Advise him to see an attorney and leave it alone.
Good morning, Power 1017.
Good morning. This is Heather Snyder calling from Atlantic General.
Heather Snyder, can you hang on the line?
I sure can.
All right, hang on. You know what, Heather? Welcome. This is Bill and Jessica. You're live on the air.
Heather.
You're live on the air. We're actually in the middle of a relationship email. Okay, and I wanted to. I'm going to go over and give you the synopsis, and then I know you're calling from AGH, but maybe you can give us, some advice. I know you're going to give us advice on, COVID shots and boosters coming up in the next 10 minutes, but can you give us some advice on relationships? Can we try you on this?
I can give it a try.
Okay,
yes.
Here we go. Well, the email reads, my boyfriend's mom had him co-sign on a house when he turned 18. A couple months later, she let it foreclose and go into bankruptcy. Fast forward to today, he just learned that he's still personally responsible for paying back the loan. His mom told him that he would be free of it once she filed. Nope. Turns out he had to file too. Now he's in a deep, deep depression and feels lost. He had so many big dreams before he found out, and now he feels ruined. All of his friends own multiple four-wheelers, and he has none. Well, a while back, he found one that he likes. It's $13,000. I really want to talk to his family about pitching in and getting it for him. I think he really deserves it. And then, of course, when he applied for the loan, the bank enlightened him on the house. Needless to say, he got declined. Also, I found out that for the past 2 years, all of his payments that he made on his truck weren't put towards the truck, but instead put towards the house. And since the truck payment is less than the house payments were still considered missed. It's all messed up. I really want to be there for my boyfriend, but I feel like the only thing I can do is get the four-wheeler for him. Please help. So,
Wow.
yeah, so basically the mom had him co-sign for the house, and it ruined his credit. Like, he's really messed up, and he's in a deep depression and don't know what to do. He feels like he can't get out of it. What should she do for her boyfriend? Just trying to help her out.
I would say first and foremost, get him some help, get him somebody to talk to
Right.
about being depressed, and make sure he is in a safe place. And then my advice would be, being older and wiser, chip away at that debt. You know, there's the rest of your life to get a four-wheeler, but get your finances in order so when the rest of the life comes, this is not always hanging over your head.
Yeah, no, I
Yep.
agree. Yeah, you're right.
Has to talk to a lawyer, financial advisor, someone to lead him in the right direction to get that credit taken care of.
Wow. Yeah, we get a lot of emails in, and this was definitely a wild one. So, hey, hang on the line. We're going to talk to you coming up about COVID boosters on the way, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, very good. Atlantic General Hospital checking in, coming up in just a couple minutes. But yes, again, if you want to chime in on this story, text line still open, 724. I know a family that has done the same thing. It's been hard to fix things too. It ain't easy. Shame on the mom. The four-wheeler isn't something that he needs to be worried about. He needs to talk to the bank. They should be able to help him. That's his best bet. The four-wheeler isn't going to help anything. I feel bad for him. This has happened to a lot of people that were born in the 80s and 90s. Okay.
Did parents use their kids' info?
They signed for him.
Yeah.
They go to their kid, talk their kid into not like a scam, because it says that he actually signed with the mom.
Right.
He did it when he was 18. So the mom's probably like, well, get you on the house loan, blah, blah, blah. This will be our house, whatever. And the 18-year-old kid doesn't know any better. Sure. So
That's a shame.
just a shame. That's what they need to teach in school
In
today.
school.
Credit.
Yeah.
Don't teach me how to learn how to write a check. Teach me credit. Okay?
So important.
So, again, you can continue to chime in on the text line 302-858-5117, and we'll talk COVID booster shots coming right up.